Hey guys, I want you to look at this. This is a commercial for Orville Redenbacher that features Mr. and Mrs. Howell.
Smack caviar, truffles.
Oh, no, dear. It is gourmet popping corn.
This is significant because this is the last time they ever played these roles.
Call my broker. We'll corner the market.
Pop my gourmet popping corn tonight. It's the best. Or my name isn't Orville.
Hello. Corner market.
Redenbacher.
I love reunions of my favorite old TV shows. It's so great to see these characters again years later, find out what these characters are up to, and also see the old actors again one more time. Gilligan's Island did a handful of reunion movies. First, they did Rescue from Gilligan's Island.
All your favorites are back in a brand new movie.
Here at sea. Maybe we can be rescued.
Which was split up over 2 nights, and the first night, they got rescued.
After 15 years on a tiny, uncharted island somewhere in the Pacific, the 7 castaways have finally been rescued, and they're on their way back to civilization.
So people didn't watch the second night. So the first night, mega ratings, and then a bit of a letdown with the second half. The second half, though, they get stranded on that island again.
Any idea where we are?
Not really. That storm turned us round and round and blew us all over the map for 12 days.
I know where we are.
Now, how could you know that, Gilligan?
Look what I found.
The same island.
Well, why are you all so sad? I mean, we're home again, huh?
It was so popular, they did a follow-up movie called Castaways on Gilligan's Island. They get rescued again, and then the Howells buy the island and put a hotel there.
Oh, castaways, wait a minute. To commemorate the many years that we have lived here, I have decided to design tropical Shangri-La. And for this purpose, money is no object.
First, you said money is no object.
Good heavens, I did?
Yes.
I may swoon.
And then they followed that up with the Harlem Globetrotters on Gilligan's Island, which is kind of the pinnacle of television. But that's not all they did. They did some reunions where just the actors got together in front of a camera and we got to see them again. Tina Louise had avoided doing the movies, but she did the in-person reunion. This is from November of 1982, Good Morning America with Kathy Lee Gifford.
With us this morning, everyone who was marooned on Gilligan's Island, the entire cast. Here in New York, Bob Denver, Alan Hale, Tina Louise, Russell Johnson, Don Wells, and Natalie Schaefer.
Jim Backus was not there in person, but he appeared via satellite. And I mean, he makes outlandish, crazy comments right off the bat.
Hello, Jim. How are you?
How are you? It's the first time I've ever seen the cast with their clothes on.
Then he roasts Alan for his suit.
You look good. I love every... Oh, come on, Alan. You're kidding with that suit.
It looked like it was such a fun show to do, was it?
Kathy, in that sense, it really is true. You know, that's one of the big ingredients that was making the show so successful all through the years, the fact that people do need nonsense.
Doing Gilligan was like doing all the physical jokes I always wanted to do. I mean, the key ingredient to me is the fact that nobody really ever got hurt.
We were the first of a pretty picture. Most of the situation comedies in that day and age were living room comedies almost.
Mm-hmm. I was in New York, and when they sent me the script, I thought, like, this'll never go.
Why was that?
Well, it was so unlike anything I'd ever read, or anything I'd ever been in, or anything I'd ever seen.
A few years later, they appeared on the Fox Late Night Show. This was 1988. It was Late Night with Ross Schaefer.
Welcome back to the Late Show, everybody. This is our Gilligan's Island reunion.
I found out that Gregory Peck was a big fan of it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he came up to me one time. I'd never met him before. And he says, "You're thirsty now?" And I said, "Yes." And he's my favorite show. Wouldn't miss it.
Really?
This was fun because creator of Gilligan's Island and the Brady Bunch, Sherwood Schwartz, was brought out as well.
Everybody out here.
Well, they all love you.
Well, they're sensible people.
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of this cast, though?
Well, of course.
In 1985, some of the cast got together.
And here is what they look like today. All the castaways gathered to dedicate a special waiting room at Children's Orthopedic Hospital in Los Angeles. The room was donated by the creator of the popular series, and it will carry the Gilligan theme.
I know of a similar story. In 1992, out in West Virginia, Bob Denver took part in a special cruise for these Make-A-Wish kids. They had 500 people on a boat. It was children, their parents, their brothers, sisters. So a lot of families on West Virginia Belle. And it sailed along the Kanawha River until it got to a small island. and there was Bob Denver dressed up in his Gilligan attire, and he said, "Finally, you guys rescued me." And he got on the boat with them, and the kids all cheered because they had rescued Gilligan.
I suppose this means there's another Gilligan's Island rerun tonight.
Yep, ship set sail for that uncharted desert isle momentarily.
I think the best Gilligan's Island reunion was when they were put together with Alf.
Skipper, can I fish too? It's Gilligan. The skipper, too.
Because I loved Alf and I loved Gilligan's Island. And as a kid, it was like the two shows that so believed in presenting a fantasy world.
All right, it's time you're ready for bed.
Come on, Kate. The kid just watched Gilligan's Island. He needs time for the nuances to soak in.
There's a lot of funny moments. I enjoyed this.
It's almost time for our favorite TV show. Sit down, Professor, I can't see.
And now it's time for the adventures of the Tanner family.
I hope you have room for some apple pie.
I don't want to be a castaway. I thought this place would be fun.
But you wanted to be on Gilligan's Island. That's where the fun never stops. Remember?
I love Max Wright's just absolute desperation with Alf here.
I think you're overdoing this whole Gilligan thing. What about the bamboo furniture you ordered for your room?
Wasn't even real bamboo. Was that Nogaboo?
The actor really hated doing this show, but somehow it made the character perform even better because his frustrations with Alf are just so comical.
Let's reenact the time when the headhunter came to the island. Now I'll be the headhunter and Gilligan could be Gilligan.
Let's reenact the time that Alf came to the island to help us dig.
What am I digging here?
We're going to build a miniature golf course.
And we're not going to let the Howls play on
Hey, Gilligan! Digging's really fun. You want to do some?
Forget it.
Even Gilligan won't fall for it.
Hey, if you're enjoying these videos, please consider signing up on Patreon. You can sign up for free, and then if you want, change your membership to $3 a month, and I'll send you a postcard in the mail every single month. You can join the club, just like my big brother Rob Hutchinson, Michael and Jessica, Chris, and Matthew David Chapin, and all these other wonderful people. You become one of them. I love watching these old shows and watching the reunions where they would all get back together. I watched some with Sherwood Schwartz's other show, The Brady Bunch. They did more reunions than Gilligan's Island. It was pretty crazy. After the series ended, the girls got married and they had a sitcom where they did that. You probably remember the Christmas movie. And then they did a drama show called The Bradys. They also got together on Celebrity Bowling and they did a bunch of those panel interviews. I put together a video all about the Brady Bunch reunions, and you can watch it right here. Otherwise, YouTube says that one is what is best for you. I'll see you next time.